Why hello everybody, my name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. So, I know what you're thinking. Unicorn Pondu, why don't you sound super happy like you normally do in your normal videos? Well, my little pixie, let me tell you why I'm not super happy. Do you see something on the screen right now? Yeah, Chantal went live earlier. Right, okay, nothing new. But then decided to rage stream for almost 4 hours. 3 hours and 28 minutes to be exact, and then some minutes, but meh. Yeah, wow is all I gotta say. But we got this. I'm going to be skipping around a bunch, so if I miss one or two things, I'm sorry, but at the same time, I gotta keep my own sanity somehow, to be honest with you. Because I have to watch this, and then I have to edit all of the boring BS out. It's gonna be a bunch, but, like, you know what? We got this. So with that being said, let's see what Chantal has to say today. Again, because she already uploaded that ridiculous mukbang today, shall we?
These people, for example, yes, babe, Gary and farted, for example. They're all hillbilly morons. He sits there on welfare or disability or whatever he fucking cries about.
Okay,
And he,
okay, so she's mad, mad, mad. Number two, should I use my southern accent? Because here's the thing, Chantal. I'm a southern boy myself, I ain't gonna lie. I don't use my southern accent because, you know, my extended family is from the south, hence why I can do this so well. Yeah, just because someone sounds hillbilly doesn't mean that they're stupid. This is kind of what you're inclining. And another thing, Chantal, why do you care? We make money off of doing this. It's our job. You said so yourself. Anyways.
Fuba. I can't stand.
Ma'am, beauty boy. Ma'am, you are the last person I ever want to hear about stupid sayings. This one's gonna either be super hilarious or just make me mad. Probably both, if I'm being honest. But, like, continuing on.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't care how. I believe in God and I want to be a good Muslim, but I can't stand stupid people. I can't stand hypocrites, and I just can't stand it.
So you hate yourself, essentially. Okay. I mean, we already knew that, but good to get some clarity.
Then you have Yaba and Sam, all right? These morons, more hillbilly white trash. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
Ma'am, you are from you are from Cornwall. Are you hate Southern people? Because again, I can use my Southern accent if I really want to. Do I really want to? Absolutely not. But if it really does piss you off, I mean, I guess I can.
They are. They're the epitome of it. This person started her stupid channel making fun of Amy. All they do is make fun of the same fat women over and over. Like, how is that content? How is that okay to just criticize obese people? Like, it's 2023. Like, what's the big deal that I'm fat? What does it matter? These morons,
Now hold on, ma'am. It's not the fact that you're fat. That's just like one small little cog piece of this whole complete clock here. You know, manipulator, liar, animal caboose,er liar again. Just there's a lot more different little tiny pieces that you're not including in that clock that you it's not just because you're fat. You can try to gaslight us into thinking that we're being fat phobic, ma'am. A lot of us are fat in the community that criticize you, so it's not fat shaming. But anyways,
billies make 3-hour live streams talking about my fucking scale and my weigh-in.
because you've been known to rig your scale. Your ex-best friend, aka your ex-fiance, aka your ex-roommate, confirmed to us that it was off by, I believe, 70 pounds. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, from someone that, you know, that doesn't lie, I feel like that's pretty solid evidence to me, at least it is.
Do you like these people who have, like, they have children? Do you not have, you can
Why
not
do you have to bring people's children into it? I'm sorry for pausing like every 5 seconds, but at the same time, she's just BS after BS after BS. Why are you bringing people's kids into it?
take them to the park? Do you have nothing better to do with your life? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. These people who apparently have fulfilling lives, they have families, they have beautiful children that they need to nurture and grow, and they're sitting there bullying fat women on the internet. Get a life. Number one, you're disgusting because all you do is judge fat people from behind a screen. I don't get it. Like, I just can't. I can't. These people are idiots. And this is the community of shit I'm talking about. The same shit people Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Man, like you again, like you have any I almost said leg to stand on, but you can't stand any legs to waddle on.
I'm sorry, it's true. I don't care. Like, every time I do a weigh-in, the scale's broken. Okay, I've had 3 scales. They're all broken. Like, oh my God. Oh, I hate people. So I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said in my community post, I don't give a shit if you think I'm 800 pounds, if I'm 900 pounds, that I'm round, I'm fat, I'm obese, I am fat.
You are morbidly obese. Just keep going. You might get to where you think that you need to be. Just keep going. Just a little bit more.
Do you need, I don't know how to get that through your thick, vapid, empty skull. I know they cause people to have eating disorders. They're not helping exactly.
Okay, so it's the reaction channels problems that you can't go see a medical professional. Really? Okay, Chantal. And again, it's everyone else's fault, but Chantal's fault for some reason. Oh no. Halfway across the world, we're still affecting her that badly, yet she can turn the internet off at any given time. She chooses what to post. We just react to what she posts. And yet she has a problem with what we have to say about what she posts. Wow.
They're pathetic, low-life trash. That's all they are. That's all they are. And I just wanted to point that out and remind you. I can see your fupa, bitch loser. Sorry. She's not funny. How is she funny? She's funny if you're a lowlife with no brains like them. What's funny about making fun of fat people? What's fun? What's funny about that? Who cares if I was?
Ma'am, also, that's your husband's laugh. I wouldn't be mocking your own husband's laugh.
What the fuck does it matter how fat I am? What does it matter? Hello?
Because you have BED, you're going to be situating, you're going to be this, and you're going to be that, you're going to be doing this and this, and oh, I don't have that now, but oh, suddenly I do have it now. Ma'am, this is all ploys, and these are all moves that you yourself make here. We're not forcing you to make these moves. You're trying to gather a new audience, but it's not working because everybody knows what you've done. There's tons of videos out there for people to do their own research, and you're mad that people have done their own research and have an opinion about you. But you yourself give people ammo to form a opinion about you. So sorry that you're garbage, but it seems like a personal problem, ma'am.
Why am I so bent? Because people find that acceptable to just beat down on fat people all day when they themselves are fat, and not only that, they're uneducated.
Okay, quit trying to say Southern people are uneducated. Cornwall. I still don't get that. Number two, yeah, so it's fair game. If fat people can criticize a fat person, that's fair game.
They're pieces of trash that treat people like this on the internet. But I don't give a shit, but I'm sure that some other people do.
The woman that's screaming, well, I don't care about any of this. Yeah, the woman that's screaming about how much she doesn't care, and that has a 3-hour and 28-minute live stream about this, I'm sure, doesn't care, guys. Just keep that in mind.
They pick on fat people. That's all they do in their life. That's all they do. And people think that's okay. They get cheered on. Like, they're fucking miserable.
Sorry for pausing again, but yeah, because nobody wants to watch you directly. Nobody wants to watch you directly anymore because you're that boring, you're that mundane, you're that vindictive, and you're that spiteful that people want to have some sort of commentary on top of you because, again, you're that boring, you're that this, you're just not a good person, Chantal, so people don't want to give you a view. I don't know why you don't know that. I'm sorry that you can't put 2 and 2 together, but I'm sure that my little explanation can kind of help you if you ever watch me. Doubt it, but at the same time, what put it past you because you love to Google yourself, don't you?
Oh, it's disgusting. Leave fat people alone. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Who cares if somebody rides a scooter? Why is that funny? Why is it funny to always pick on fat people?
Okay, sorry for pausing again. I'm just gonna be saying a lot of this video, ma'am. Whenever it comes to scooters, unless if either A, I've said this in my last video about this and I'll say it again, if you are talking about people that have medication or people that have a medical condition to where they gain weight and it's out of their control, I'm not talking about you in this situation. I'm talking about people like Amber and Chantal that eat themselves to morbid obesity without getting any sort of help, that are crying that they need scooters. No, you need to get professional help and you need to go get healthy, so that way you don't need to rely on scooters that other people can use and other people that they rely on. And that's how they get around the parks or the stores or whatever. So that way people can, people that actually need them, like legitimately need them, can have access to them without you being lazy and not being able to go because you didn't want to get professional help about a situation that you yourself put yourselves in.
Like, that makes us any less of people. I've seen some nasty ass looking thin people. I can tell you that right now. Okay. I've seen some very unhealthy thin people. I've seen some miserable thin people. So why are the only people that gets picked on are fat people? Like, I don't get it.
It's your attitude and your lifestyle and your manipulation is the reason why people dog on you, Chantal. It's not because of your size. People would be dogging on Candy if that were the case. But let me see. Let me think. In recent days, what have people done to Candy? Oh, right, to congratulate her, because she's actually losing weight and doing a great job and is actually a nice person. Maybe you should take some notes.
Leave us fatties alone, exactly. Oh yeah. Another thing that's not your business. My relationship with God. None of your business, because all of you Christian people preaching, all these people who are bullying online claim to be Christians. Are you kidding?
I mean, you claim to be Muslim, and yet look where you are currently. Yeah, how is that working out for you, Chantal? How is that working out for you? I would really love to know.
Fuck off. How does what you do or what you put in your mouth affect anyone else? The thing is, they don't get it. Like, they think that they make content out of just making up stupid shit. It's like, okay, I know it looks like it bothers me. The only thing that bothers me is how stupid people are. Like, it bothers me that they're stupid about it. Like, her scale's broken. You really think she weighs that much? What about you, asshole? Get on the fucking scale. What about you?
No thanks. I don't hate myself that much to where I have to rely on degrading myself to that point to where I need to weigh myself and prove to a bunch of people online about how much I weigh. I mean, if you want to make a clown out of yourself, Chantal, go for it. That's fine. But don't expect everyone else to follow suit just because you say so.
Okay, Chantal Stalker, you're getting it out of you're not getting what I'm saying. This person on TikTok has millions of people watching her promote adultery. Am I doing that? No. I'm defending myself and swearing once in a while. Know the difference. Thank you.
This is so stupid. I hate it here.
No, but like, these people are far from perfect. Let's break it down, Yaba. Your girlfriend that you're with right now that you're scissoring has called your children ugly and unfortunate looking. Okay? Her children are prostitutes. And you have the nerve.
Whoa. Hold on here.
Yaba, your girlfriend that you're with right now that you're scissoring has called your children ugly and unfortunate looking. Okay? Her children are prostitutes. And you nerve, her kids don't even want to have anything to do with her anymore. She's a piece of shit. And you have the nerve to talk about my life and my weight? Aren't there more important things in life that you should be doing? I guess not. Okay, Joni, go ahead. Go leave. I don't give a shit. This is the thing. People pretend to support me, but the minute I turn around and talk about like, defend myself, you get mad and leave. Goodbye. I don't care. I'm never going to kiss anyone's ass. I don't give a shit. Just like anyone else who I've gotten falling out with on here, goodbye out of my life. I don't care. Hi, Black Stallion.
God, why is she so mad for? Maybe if you didn't want a circus, maybe you shouldn't have joined. If you were a halfway decent person and minded your business, was nice, told the truth, this all could have been avoided. But nope. But no, you built your channel on manipulation and lies and etc. etc. So here we are. This is what you get, Chantal. This is what happens. I don't feel bad.
Let's have a reactors weighing on camera challenge. Anyone that wants to talk smack about exactly. And not just that, I don't even give a shit what they weigh. I don't care. Like, why? I don't understand that. Like, these people, there's a whole community of people on YouTube making fun of, yeah, her kids are like, were like, she was laughing about her kids being in a brothel and having an overdose on drugs. They're white, they're trash people. I don't care if that sounds judgmental. Are you kidding me? That's hypocrisy. All they do is judge me every day. So I'm sorry, but yeah, when somebody judges, makes a living out of judging me on stupid shit like that, I have a right to put you under the microscope as well. They're not white? What do you mean they're not white, Riley? Yeah, they are. I'm not talking about children, Lynn. Again, another one with no brain in their head. I'm talking about their parenting. You know why? Because I'm sorry, but somebody who's apparently has kids and is like bullying other people online all day, what kind of example is that? Like, where are her children? I'm a little concerned. Where are her children when she's doing this disgusting shit online all day? I don't know. It's just disgusting. See, you're just proving. Thanks for the super chat. You're just proving another low life stupid comment. Funko. Are you projecting? Because you sound inbred yourself. Trust me. Gary inbred. Yaba inbred. Hillbilly inbred. Deliverance 101.
Okay, Funkle Baby. Funkle Baby with Funkle Toes is going to be commenting about how other people are inbred. Okay, Funkle Baby. I don't know why she's this mad, but like, it's hilarious.
Fucking oh, I'm sorry, they're retarded.
Oh, wow. Wow. I was just like, oh, is she gonna? Oh no, she actually said it there. Wow, Chantal, have the day you deserve. I guess I really don't want to say anything I'm going to regret. So yeah, have the day you deserve. It really seems like you are, and I love that for you the most.
I'm tired of people like just like unless it's like a racist word or something like that, it's stupid.
You just called someone a derogatory term. Idiot, I swear. I guess she shed her brain cells away. I tried to say it before and I couldn't say it without slurring, but she just, what? I swear, anyways.
Like, I hate when people always use the term, we're afraid to say any terms now. Everything is a slur. Everything is a bad word.
Yeah, because people like you idiot. That's a derogatory term that people don't use anymore because it is an insult. The fact that you are fighting this really goes to show how many IQ points you really have left after that shisha. Good job.
For example, everyone uses the term unalive. Like,
because does she not understand how social media works? Does she not understand how social media works? Because, Chantal, anytime that you don't use the term unalive, you know, the K word or whatever, I don't want to make Daddy YouTube mad at me, hence why I'm using it, translate it into text, and if there's text that goes against like terms of service, I'm assuming something like that, then the video might be demonetized because of that, whether it be on here or TikTok. The fact that you don't know that, there's an automatic text-to-speech transcription. 7 years strong on YouTube, everyone. Great job, Chantal.
Unalive? You can't say killing anymore? What the hell is wrong with the world? Oh my god. And the R word, when I grew up, it meant stupid. It had nothing to do with people.
Oh, Chantal, you know exactly what it meant. You know it and I know it. Why? Because you're only a decade older than I am. I was born in 94. I grew up in the very early 2000s, very, very, very late 90s. You know what that means. You know that it's derogatory. I know that it's derogatory. It's not that deep. The fact that you're trying to justify using it still, just because that you think that you're being censored. No, it's being a decent human being. Maybe you should try it sometime.
With disabilities at all. Things just change, and I don't know. Everyone is canceled for something stupid. Hi, Hot Tea. Father and Uncle Funkle. They're stupid. And people listen to this dumb shit. Oh yeah, I'm sure my dad's my uncle.
Great job, Chantal. Doing a great job of being a great example of a Muslim woman. Great job.
No, Lynn, I brought bad parenting up. If that's a problem for you, I don't care. Get out bangs. These people make me want to stay away from America. I'm not kidding.
Good. We don't want you. Stay away. Far away. The nearest I will ever let you is Canada. We don't want you.
Like, I can't stand it. Everyone's offended by everything. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I can't think of anything else to call them. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, when I was a kid, like...
Who cares when you were a kid? Who cares? This isn't like 1998 anymore, Chantal. It's 2023. Maybe you should keep up with the times.
I want to go to Florida. Honestly, I don't. I think I'm going to change all my plans and go to
Okay, thank God. Thank God. Don't come here. We don't want you. As someone from Florida, we don't want you. Promise.
effing Vietnam or something. They say even worse. I know. Are you kidding? Yabba called Ron's kids retards. Okay, so go take your friggin' outrage and shove it up your butt. How about that? How is that Muslim for you? I don't care. People have limits, okay? Hi, Katie. So
Well, sorry, Chantal, but I'm gonna be quoting you here. Your mental health is not our problem. Stay mad.
you want to rage for your content for a year so you can take your kids to college? There you go. I hate when people say you shouldn't bring up kids at all. So if somebody like is very immoral and is a piece of crap, and they tell you that they have children, you're not allowed to wonder why aren't you taking them to the park instead of bullying me online? Like, how do you not make the connection? Like, seriously, I don't watch reaction channels.
Sure you don't.
I don't. But I know they exist, and believe me, I know what they say sometimes.
Okay, well then how do you know what they say if you don't watch us? I would really love to know that logic.
Oh my God, people are so dumb. Okay, talking about someone's kids is saying the kids' names, talking about the kids, talking about parenting, the
No, 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 no. Bringing up kids regardless of that. That's bringing up kids. No ifs, ands, or buts, lady.
parents is a different thing, okay?
No, 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 it's not. It's the same.
I'm saying that some people are very immoral and stupid and should not be responsible for shaping the morality of young people when they're bullies online. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Yes, thank you. Because these people are targeting me and how I live my life and making comments about my life when for
About the life that you publicly share. About the life and everything that you you publicly post on the internet. Willingly. How is that our problem?
example, her girlfriend, her kids don't even talk to her anymore, and they were in a brothel and overdosing on drugs and everything else. And these same people have the nerve to talk about me and like all the nastiest shit in the world? Give me a break. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have children, you spend almost your free time with your kids. But no, people who live fulfilling life should do that, Zentran. But no, these people are making 3-hour live streams instead of spending quality time with their family and their kids. And then the minute I say that, just because I say the word kids, they think that I'm targeting the kids. You brought the kids into it. That's my new. That's my new stupid. Okay.
Ma'am, that so you're calling your husband stupid. Love that for you.
I think I have a reason to be. I mean, people have to eat. Whether you're fat, whether you're 1,300 pounds, whether you're 100 pounds, you have to eat.
Okay. Okay, then why can't you eat something better and not eat sometimes and eat when you're hungry and eat healthier? Why can't you do that? Because we have to eat, whether you're 1,300 pounds or 100 pounds. Why can't you eat normally? Why do you have to gorge? Oh, right, because that wouldn't make you money, would it? Didn't think so.
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing is, that's exactly where binge eating disorder gets. This girl's not turning. Everyone has to eat, okay? And for binge eating recovery, nobody gets it, and it's so frustrating. I was watching on TikTok a woman today who beat her binge eating disorder, and she did it on her own, and she did it by, and people like if this was me, I would get criticized. Her video had like 1 million likes. She did it by confronting.
Because you are not that woman, Chantal. You are you. You are responsible for your body. You're not responsible for her body or her story, whatever, her past. You are responsible for yours, and you are acting like a clown on the internet and not taking it seriously, so you're not seeing any results. So people have something to say about it. Duh, naturally. Just because you want to be a clown doesn't mean that people can't comment on the circus. Come on.
Her trigger foods. She allowed herself to eat her trigger foods, and she did like mental gymnastics with it, like, okay, telling myself, like, she did this on her own. She did it by, yeah, like it's all on TikTok. Anyways.
Okay, anyways, don't act, don't talk, do and show us wrong before you start doing this holier than thou. Like, I ain't been this, do instead of talk, and then maybe we will back off. But until then, we have every right to criticize you. Just simple as that. If you actually showed us that you were losing a significant amount, not 2 or 3 pounds worth of weight, people would actually be happy for you, but you're not. You're gaslighting yourself into thinking that what you're doing is okay. And God knows what you're telling your husband, big quotation marks there. So yeah. Sorry if that's too real for you, I guess. I don't know, but if you want to be the Lulu, don't expect everyone else to believe you are the Lulu.
You can't restrict yourself like that. You're just gonna binge. It doesn't work that way. You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little bit of lettuce and water today. You can't do that. You have to like allow yourself to eat. I mean,
What does she think people that are thinner than her do? Does she think that we just eat like chicken salads and like a hamburger with half a bun and like half a piece of cheese and like 3 green beans? That's my dinner, guys. No, girl, I had me like spaghetti. I'm on keto right now, so I had like keto spaghetti noodles and some like spaghetti sauce. It was delicious. I had me iced coffee because my sleeping schedule is really bad. But like, yeah, what did she think that normal / slightly bigger people eat / do? I would love to know the answer to that.
yes, it's mental, Aaron. It's a mental problem, binge eating. No, I'm not monetizing. What do you mean I'm monetizing my addiction? I have to eat anyways.
Okay. No, you are monetizing your addiction. Cut back the portions, eat normal portions of food, eat maybe not fast food, eat home meal foods with vegetables and normal portions, etc. That would be a mukbang regardless. Mukbang equals eating show or eating broadcast. Nothing does it say massive amounts of food. Eating broadcast. You eat and you broadcast. That's it. It could be like 3 P's. That would be eating broadcast. You're eating food and you're broadcasting it. Maybe do a little bit of research. You might learn a few things.
Right?
But then again, that wouldn't get you clicks, would it? No.
So, what do you call the people who are using my content every day? They're monetizing it. They're exploiting me. So is that any better?
We have every right, as long as it's transformative. If someone manually reviewed my channel and said I was okay to be monetized, stay mad.
How do you know I'm not getting help from medical professionals, Jake? Actually, I showed my whole fucking medical history online. I did get help. It did nothing. It did nothing.
Because you have to try and that. And also, where's your marriage certificate? Blood results, your whole entire medical history. That's fine. Whatever. Marriage certificate? Oh no, that's too much. Either show us a liar or shut up.
So who are you to tell me how to cure this? It's my problem. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. If it's so annoying to you and so repetitive, don't watch it.
Oh no, they'll watch reaction channels, don't worry. Hey guys.
You have to eat. So why not? Why can't I eat on camera? That's discrimination. Why not? Who cares? Just because I have...
Why do straight white people want to be discriminated against? I will never understand this. I will never understand. I hit my elbow. God damn it. I will never understand this phenomenon with like straight white people that love to be discriminized and be like, you know what? No, you can't say that. You can't say that. No, why? Because that's discriminatory. Ma'am, do you think that people want to be discriminated against? No, that's the whole point. We're trying to get away from that stigma. Yet you are inviting it in. Then whenever someone decides to use it against you, no, don't you dare use that against me. I'm being discriminated. Shut up, Chantal. I cannot believe that she actually said that she's being discriminated against because people are criticizing her, monetizing her BED addiction / food addiction / whatever it is that she has, because God only knows what she actually has. She has a lot of problems, probably a lot that's probably not on paper, let's all be honest here, but like, I cannot believe that she said that she's being discriminated against. Oh my God, Chantal, if you cannot just talk, if you could just shh for 5 minutes, that would be wonderful right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. But you're not. You do this for another. Oh God, we're only not even half an hour in. I just realized I was like, wow, I can't believe this is about to be over. No, I'm not even half an hour in. There's been so much said. Okay. I'm going to be continuing on because God help me with this live stream. Anyways, continuing on.
Have trouble with food, that's not a binge. I know what my binging is. I know when I'm in secret how much I eat. You don't. You've never seen me binge on camera. I'll tell you right now. Just because I overeat doesn't mean that you've ever seen a binge. And you don't have a right to define what a binge is for me. You have no right to do that. You don't have a right to tell me how I feel. You don't have a right to tell me what to eat. So yeah, today, for example, anybody normal would eat that. One piece of bread with some butter chicken. Well, what are you doing? You're killing yourself on camera. That's a binge. Says who? You? And you don't know anything.
Okay. Hate to be that person, but I will agree that that butter chicken meal was not. That was a normal meal. One of the very few times I will ever agree with Chantal on that.
These people will never understand that. They're dumb. I told you. Hillbilly.
Again, what does hillbilly have to do with anything? You are from Cornwall, for God's sake, Chantal.
And I'm not addressing everybody. I obviously know there's a lot of smart people who follow me. I don't watch the reaction channels ever. Ever. Asala. The only time I see it is if like somebody reacts to them. Like Yo Mama. Sometimes we watch him, we see what people say on there. Never go to their channels. Ever, ever, ever. Well, of course, every dumb reaction channel who relies on this because they're shit people are gonna friggin' stream snipe this. That's their bread and butter.
If you think I'm going to be sitting through this while you're live, ma'am. Actually, funny story. Me and my girl world bestie wanted to play some Fortnite together. We did some quests, and every like, I don't know, 1 to 2 games after we died in Fortnite, I'd tab back in. Oh, she's still alive. Play a bit more. Oh, she's still alive. She just wouldn't stop until so for proof, this is after the fact that you are done streaming, so and try again.
What kind of fucking sad life would that be? Hoping for someone's downfall, hoping for someone to rage so you can have a bit of content. That's fucking sad. I don't envy you. I pity you. No one's on camera. They're all pussies. You're all cowards and pussies. That's all you are.
Aww. I'm sorry that I don't hate myself as much as you do to the fact that you rely on making a clown out of yourself, Chantal. I really am. But, sorry.
So until the day that you show yourself and your own life, shut the fuck up about mine. How about that?
No, I'm good. You're not YouTube. You're not Google. You're not my boss. I'm my own boss. If you really think about it. I don't have to watch this video, but I am. Why? Because people actually, like me. People like what I have to say about you. People like my commentary. People like my little rage pinky cursor. I'm sorry that people don't like you, but that, again, sounds like a personal problem.
You can't, because you're an uninteresting piece of crap. With no brain, what else are you going to do in life?
I mean, I can stream Overwatch. I have original content on my channel. Like 400 people decided to watch it, and people said, oh, I love this content. So, try again.
Back, put your kids in a brothel to exploit them some more for some cash. What else are you going to do? You're an uneducated hillbilly bunch of idiots. All of Gore World should just be nuked off YouTube. They're pieces of crap.
Okay, well, like I said before, YouTube manually review my channel, and I'm still here. Stay mad.
Low life trash. I really, I don't even want to go back to Canada ever. Because it reminds me of these sad sacks of shit. I hate that whole, I hate my past. I hate everything about it. And these people just don't want to accept that I'm not there anymore. They think that I'm pathetic like them. No, I'm not. All they do is project, and I'm not like you. I'm not ever going to be like you. I'm never going.
Okay, I'm glad that you're not like me. I'm glad that I don't have to rely on making a complete clown out of myself, like I've said before, to believe my YouTube legacy, as you love to project on all of us for some reason. Yeah, I'm really glad that we're not alike, Chantal. Thank God. God help me if I ever did.
Going to Canada. I'm never going to live there again. All of it. There's so many people are overweight, so why pick on the same two? Especially when you're fat and you're sad sack of crap. Like, I would never want to be you. I don't give a crap. Like, I would rather die. I would rather. I swear. If I was that pathetic and I had to, make content off of making fun of someone's weight or analyzing their weigh-in for 3 effing hours, ew. Shoot me. Anyway, no matter what, addicted to food or not, I have to eat. There's no way to escape that.
Okay, this ain't gonna be mad if I, skip forward just a bit, there. Anybody? No? Okay, thanks.
Why are you always saying, oh, look at Life by Jen, using her as an example? That's so disgusting. You don't know what her problems were. And so what? She was, a lot heavier than me. And not everyone is the same just because we're all fat, okay?
Ma'am, you can't even sit down without breathing super heavily. And she was also a death fat, so, It's safe to say that you're probably following suit. I hate to be morbid. I don't wish that on Chantal, but if I'm being realistic here, that's probably going to be the case because the human body can only take so much. And
My God.
okay, I did not mean to press play there. Yeah, it's not gonna end well, Chantal. Really, honest to God, it's not gonna end well if you keep on doing like you are.
I just posted that about that woman with severe toxic liver disease or whatever it was, and she was thin and model looking. So get a life. Yeah, I have a right to comment on somebody being Muslim and encouraging adultery. That's a bit different than defending myself against a bunch
And
of
that would require you to be an actual Muslim. You've shown absolutely no signs, to me at least, that you're being even trying at this point. The kind of clarity that you do with that religion is just disgusting in my eyes. It's just wild to me that you honest to God think that anyone is buying this. That's never seen you before.
has nothing to do with me maintaining my goal. I don't care. I don't feel guilty anymore about that. I don't care. If I slip up and eat 5 burgers, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Oh well, it's a fucking burger. Like, you really think that bugs me? It used to. I used to let it, like, that was the whole thing with eating disorder. You feel guilt after and never ending. But nope, not anymore. Those are the little progress things that people ignore, they don't care about because they don't care. They just want to dehumanize me. They don't actually give a shit. All they care about is their own pathetic content, riling up their stupid zombies. No, we see and call it the hypocrisy. Exactly. Why is this such a big point of contention? Like, what does it matter to you? Why are you so obsessed? Do you not know that all of Gore World collectively weighs 3,000 pounds? How about you worry about your effing selves instead of me and Amberlynn? How about that?
No thanks. You're not my boss. You're not my mom. You're not anything to me other than a clown on the internet halfway across the world to marry some loser allegedly, which I highly doubt. So I'm good. I'm not going to take life advice from you of all people. So, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, though.
I'm not friggin' stupid. I know I'm fat.
No comment, because I don't want to stoop down to her level any more than I absolutely have to.
I know there's health risks with that, but you don't have to be fat to be unhealthy. It like that's such a friggin' bad stereotype.
Okay, so you sitting there talking, sounding like, yeah, that's really healthy. And you walking from your car to your apartment building, sounding like, yeah, that's really healthy, Chantal. Yep, doing the Lord's work here, proving us that hater-ass speech is all wrong. Yep, doing the most.
Who cares even if I'm not healthy? What's it to you? Like, what does it matter? So you're like, what, calling me out on it? Like, what is that going to change? Like, shaming someone for their health issues is going to change anything? You think being negative perpetuates positive reactions? You're friggin' mental. Get a life. Get off my ass. Like, I don't need you. Are you my doctor? Do you think I need you to go, do you think a light is going to click by you telling me, well, you're not healthy. You shouldn't be eating that? Are you kidding? Oh my God, get a life. Tony, oh, I don't know. Maybe they demonetized it. I don't know how they monetize vile shit like FF crap, but they won't monetize me flipping out once. Do I have a rock bottom? No, because I don't dwell and stay down low. I always lift myself back up.
Maybe you can't even get from that sofa standing up without being out of breath. You really need to be more realistic with yourself here.
You guys are more pressed about my weight than I am. And if I'm happy right now with the health problems I have and I'm dealing with it on my own, what's it to you? Why does it bug you if it doesn't even bug me?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because you sound really happy and really content with yourself right now, Chantal. You sound so happy. I could have sworn that someone gave you $1 million. You fooled me so good. So good.
Whatever, let people fucking live how they want. Bees and let bees, right?
Yeah, bees and let bees. Let me laugh at you for being a complete internet clown, and you be miserable. Bees and let bees. I agree with that.
Being called out about being Muslim by non-Muslims, I love it. People live to trigger someone. What does that say about you? Sad, pathetic existence, just like I was saying. Like, yeah, I triggered someone. I'm glad to make your whole life. That's like what you live for. I'm glad to make your life. You're welcome. How about you let me worry about my relationship with God? How about that? Do I go around magnifying every little thing a Christian does? Oh well, like what are you, my friggin' dad? Just me? You were told to make meals at home. I was also told a lot of other things by that doctor that didn't help. Like that unit had no idea how to deal with binge eating disorder, which is why I'm not there today. They just try to push drugs on you, Vyvanse, and don't eat in the car, don't eat that, don't do that. I think that that's wrong. I think that we should try to expose ourselves to trigger situations. Like, I should be able to eat normally in the friggin' car. I shouldn't have to be afraid of it. It shouldn't be a trigger. I have to try to get over that anxiety, that trigger. I have to normalize my triggers. That's the type of, it's like a form of like,
If you want to go have like some sort of salad with like, I don't know, some sort of like vinaigrette or something, no one's like, don't you dare order that salad in that drive-through. No, you ordered the most disgusting slop essentially that you can at a drive-through, and then you wonder why you gain weight. You're not gaining weight from just ordering salads, ma'am. Sorry to tell you that, but it's not the salads that people are trying to warn you about. It's everything else that you order.
CBT almost, if you want to look at that. It's reconditioning. If you think that's crap, I don't care. But why do like 800-hour live streams about it? Like, get a life.
I don't live
I'm even in the
stream.
car right now. Oh, shut up, the friggin' religious police. What's haram? Defending myself and saying the F word once in a while? Whatever. It's also
She's
not.
so mad. Oh, Chantal, you seem so happy and so in love and so yeah, you could have fooled me into thinking that you weren't in a loving relationship because God help me if I'm ever in a relationship and my partner allows me to make myself this big of a clown on the internet for some money.
Muslim to judge others like you're doing. Move along. They're not even Muslim, Stan. They're not even Muslim. They hear that I'm Muslim and they just pick it apart. They're probably reading the Quran just so they can find something on me. That's it.
I mean, if people were, they would probably more than likely, allegedly, be reading it a lot more than you probably have, ma'am. Don't try to lie. Don't try to deny that fact.
Like, they're so pathetic. But no, I have to retrain myself to just look at it as food, not a trigger, not a negative thing, not a binge food. It has to just be fucking food. That's what I have to get to, and that's what I'm working on, not binging. I've said that a million times. So when I do mukbangs, it's not a binge, it's dinner. And I'm fat and I love food on top of that. So not only do I have binge eating disorder, but I love food. So I overindulge sometimes, you know? She's losing it, Naomi. Of course she's losing it. Hey, Goblin, French fried Goblin.
Hold on, ma'am. What we're not going to be doing is that. You know that that's anti-Semitic, and you know that for a fact. People have been telling you that forever now, that that's anti-Semitic, and you keep on insisting on using that. I'm going to be calling you out on every single time that you use that. That's anti-Semitic, and the fact that you would do that, disgusting. Disgusting. I didn't think that you can go any lower, Chantal, but you just keep proving me and everyone else right. Good job.
Where's your fucking way in? You have no place to talk, you friggin' pelican neck. Honestly, this woman is huge, hides behind a crappy avatar, sounds like a smoker of 800 packs of cigarettes, has the nerve to talk about my weight. You have no fupa balls to get on the scale, but you have the nerve to judge me. I ate salmon and asparagus today. Sure you did. Bullshit. Prove it. She doesn't need y'all's religious advice, especially from a bunch of people sitting at home touching themselves and hate watching Chantal was sticky. Exactly. Get a life. Please shut up. Remember, first salad didn't exist. Exactly. Let's go through the history. He didn't exist. This is why they're mad. They're wrong every step of the way. Didn't exist. Next, he was going to leave her in December, then January. Then where they're not tired of being wrong? Exactly. Just like that one friggin' milky toast or milk cappuccino, milk tea, milk bisque, whatever the fuck. Why are there so many reaction channels with the word milk in it? Ugh. Anyway. They're not married. There's no possible way they could be married on a visa.
Okay, liar, show your marriage certificate now. Liar. Okay, liar. Prove it. Since you can prove this and that and everything else, where's your marriage certificate? Where? I'd love to see it. Right, it doesn't exist, or it's so shady that you're afraid to show it if it does exist, which I don't think it does personally. Prove us wrong, liar. Allegedly, of course, but you know.
Veronica Vomit or the one with all the snot on her face? Abuser. That's all she has left is her clinging to BBJ's vet bill. Abuser, but she's an abuser.
Yeah, you wanted that cat alive. Did you want her dead? And you taunted us for weeks. And the truth came out. You're an animal cabooser. Deal with it. That's your YouTube legacy, Chantal. No one is ever going to forget that. And I love that for you the most. Stay mad.
I'm tired of all these people, okay?
We're tired
So
of
I'm
you
at my
too,
wit's end
girl.
and I'm letting it out. Of course I miss my sister, I miss my family. But I want to do traveling on my channel. That's what I want to do. I don't want to just be on the blue couch all the time, like you guys say, or even, I mean, we've done a lot in Kuwait, but it's hot right now. There's, not as much to do. So I kind of wanted to travel, but the thought of just, I have bad vibes going back there. Ugh. Lyanne, are you dumb? I didn't mention her kids. What did I say about her kids? Okay, let's see. What did I say? What did I say about her kids? Tell me. One thing. Did I say anything about her kids? What did I say? Like, she should be, like, paying attention to her own family, is my point. Like, you're, like, sitting online neglecting your own kids to bully other people online all day. It's pathetic. Yeah, I think one of them was a prostitute. So my point is, like, don't come for me in my life when you're a friggin' whole ass mess and you're a pathetic parent to allow your kids to be prostitutes. I'm sorry, but if you're a good parent, your kids don't become prostitutes. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then what do you call purple mattress?
I don't care.
Be- because what we're not gonna do is slut shame around here.
And just because I don't have kids, like, anyone can spread their legs, okay? Being a parent is not biologically having a child.
Okay,
That's
so we can both agree that Shmi was an awful mother. Love that we can agree on that. Continuing on.
not it. I'm sorry. This is fuck off. This whole chat is just shit. Alex is shook over dramatized.
Okay, so what you're saying is that everybody is against you. Man, if everyone is against you and you're the only one that's in the corner screaming, insanities, and everyone is looking at you like, huh? It's not the chat's fault. If everyone else is saying the same thing about you in your chat, it might not be the chat's fault. Just a little bit of a thought there.
Everything. Of course he does. Ugh, his voice, the nasally complaining voice. I don't know how people listen to him. I can't.
Ma'am, have you heard yourself? No, I'm not saying that I'm like this. Oh my god, I'm such a smooth talker, and oh my god, because I'm very nasally. I'm very up here. I mean, oh god, how would I even sound? I'm trying to at least trying to make this a little bit entertaining. I guess this is me. I guess trying to sound straight, which doesn't. Oh hey, what's going on? My name is Unicorn Bondu. Welcome back to another video. Oh, straight me sounds awful. I hate it, but anyways, yeah, ma'am. You got no room to talk about anybody's voice ever when you sound. Oh yeah, when you sound like this, yeah, this is what you sound like to me. Being from the South, you just sound like this. Oh hey there, my name's Chantel. How's it going? Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, this person and that person just bad. Oh no, that's discriminatory. Oh my goodness, R word. Oh my lord, G word. Oh my lord. Yeah. Oh no, that's just so bad. That's what you sound like to me, Chantal. So. Say again about how you were talking about other people's voices? Yeah. Stay mad. Also, I have to turn the fan on. I'm burning up. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Emma. Again, I was bringing up the fact that one of them's a prostitute, addicted to drugs, because of the fact that she's a crappy parent. Whatever, Lan. Go fuck off then if you're so bothered by it. I don't care. I talked about her kid being a prostitute. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Go virtue signal somewhere else. Anyways, my opinion won't change. You're all trash. And you need to look at yourselves and go eat shit. And no, that's not very nice of me to say, but I don't care.
When have you ever cared about anything in your life ever at any given point at all? Ever. You haven't. That's the funny thing. Trick question. Sorry. Sorry.
But no, my mother was a very good mom, actually. And doing OnlyFans, I showed my boobs on OnlyFans?
No, man, it was a little bit more than your boobs. It was more of a lower area that people had to draw a diagram of because people couldn't tell what they were looking at. Yeah, if you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, please, for the love of God, don't go looking. You've been blessed by the fact that you've never seen that photo. Yeah, people had to draw diagrams because people didn't know what they were looking at because it was just a lump of flesh and people were trying to put two and two together. It was a rough time back then. It was really bad.
Most Muslim people you meet, Kathy, probably are not targeted every day by a fucking really toxic, disgusting group of hypocrite hillbillies, right? No, exactly. Because you know why? Because Muslim people in the Middle East here don't do that to other people. You're not going to see it at all, ever. Members only, too many hateful people.
She won't. She will never go to members only. Why? Because this is what gets people's attention. This is what gets people's clicks and views. This is what is her bread and butter when it comes to money making. She's screaming at this person, that over there, this, whatever. This is what drives up engagement. People go, "Oh, Chantal's raging. Oh, let's go over there and watch." Yeah, why would she? Why would she go over to members only? Unless she's really, really emotionally hurt, she won't. This is all just one big move in her chessboard. And we're just the pawns, apparently. She thinks, at least. I see what you're trying to do, Chantal. You're not very smart. I can see right through you.
Trash humans, hypocrites.
Well, I mean, if I'm trash and hypocritical, sure, whatever. By your eyes, but at least I'm not an animal caboose. At least I can go to bed knowing I didn't do that. Love that for me.
I mean, but what gets me, the thing that gets me the most is where they come off thinking that they have a better life to where they can actually judge somebody. Are you kidding? Like I said, I would rather be dead than be any of these people. Like, I don't know. I could never, like, have no brain like that. I would just, what's the point of existing? Like, with that kind of, like, pack mentality, it's so gross. This is why, like, people think, oh, well, you're not out, so I don't want to socialize with people. I like being antisocial. I like having a small circle. I'm very selective.
Okay, what circle? Besides your husband, allegedly, who do you have in your life that you talk to actively, and people that genuinely like you? Who? Right now, I can tell you it's probably not that many people, and the fact that the majority of them is probably related to you. I don't know, Chantal, the fact that we can make friends within each other in this community, and you can't even keep one single person in your life because you're that miserable and that unlikable, really says a lot about you. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Anyways.
I don't like it at all. I ignore people for months on end because I don't like to talk to people. I don't know how people can think how I'm miserable now when you effing saw me last year, how disgusting my life was. But I was still happy sometimes, like, the past belongs in the past, exactly.
Okay, but yet you're the only one that can't let it go. Who's been talking about this person, this in the past, that in the past? It's been you this entire time. It has been you. You can't live the moment. You can't live for the future. You're stuck in the past about this and that and food and doctors and this and that. It's only you that's keep bringing up the past, Chantal. Let it go. Be Elsa and move on and try to do better. But you won't, because again, that doesn't make you money, does it? No, it doesn't. You being miserable and stuffing your face does. And glorifying a binge eating disorder. It seems like a personal problem. Sorry.
And at least I'm not a criminal. I've never been and never will be. Hopefully not. I don't know, maybe.
Hopefully not, ma'am. Okay.
Homeless shaming now. They shame anything, Chef. This is how they spend their life. This is what I'm trying to point out. Maybe I can't communicate it properly, but they just purposely try to find any little thing for false outward. Go ahead, hate me. I don't care. I don't care if I'm the most hated person in the world. I don't give a shit what other mere humans who have no right to talk and judge think about me. Never will, never. The only thing I rage about is how stupid you all look because you're worse. You have a worse life. You have a worse past. You're all fat too, and you're judging the same two fat people online.
Okay, how is my life worse? I've never caboosed animals. I've never used my ex-fiance's credit to get a villa in their name because I ruined my own credit. I don't own the Canadian government taxes, and I don't own money to the Canadian government because I have 2 bankruptcies, and I'm not allegedly running a marriage scam halfway across the world to try to get a man Canadian papers. Yeah, how is my life worse again? I don't have any of that in my past. You do, though. That sounds like a you problem. Oh well. Anyways, continuing on.
They want you locked up for real. They're projecting. They have crappy lives. Ew. She's triggered. She's raging. Do you see how friggin' horny they all get over a rage? They have the notification on. They see that I'm talking about them, and they go rub one off because they all circle jerk each other. They're all so excited that I'm talking about them. Disgusting.
No, actually, it was more of a she's still alive. She's still alive. She's still alive. Like, I kept checking over and over, and you kept talking. I'm like, okay, great. I guess I'm gonna be here all night. And then finally you ended it, and here I am. So, no. I purposely waited.
I didn't say I was putting her down. I said I was taking her to the vet to see if she needed to be put down. She's fucking 21.
Again, she was like 19 not too long ago. Now she's 21.
She's like the equivalent of a 90-year-old suffering. And she's suffering looking at her ugly mug every day. You don't feel a little bad?
my God, Chantal, all of her problems were like easily curable, easily being able to maintain and whatever. I'm skipping around a bunch because at this point it's just the same old, like, you know, oh my God, victim, victim, victim. Oh my God, I'm the victim. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm the victim. Just it's the same old spiel now. So I'm going to be jumping around a bunch. I'm sorry if I miss anything juicy, but just my mental sanity is slipping, and I actually want to be able to get this up at a decent time. So excuse me.
My karma is moving to this beautiful country, planning on traveling the world with an amazing husband, and who cares if I'm fat? I'm still traveling.
Number one, ma'am, you are morbidly obese. You're not fat. You don't have like, 40 pounds to lose and then you'll be, a halfway decent size. No, you're morbidly obese. Number two, husband, big quotation marks there. Number three, you plan to travel. You're not going to travel. You plan to travel at some point because you're too, again, morbidly obese too. Why? Because you don't want to get professional medical help. You just want to DIY it yourself and glorify your BED. So, again, personal problem.
Sorry, my tolerance for stupidity is very low. I know, I wish people would realize that. I don't have to, exactly, like I said, let's play a game of not your business. I don't have to do anything to prove anything to you. Like, if I gain weight, oh well. If I lose weight, good for me. Doesn't fucking matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
I mean, that's true. It doesn't really matter, but at the end of the day, it all falls on you. It's your body, it's your money, it's your time, it's your energy. So I mean, yeah, it doesn't really affect us. It's just that quit lying to yourself and us to manipulate the timeline and the narrative.
How did I catfish Salah? You're a moron. Catfish him. I'm living with him. Ruining his life. I made his life better.
Oh, sweetheart, you are the worst decision that he has ever made in his entire life. I can guarantee you that much.
I have to do that dish. Don't judge me.
Oh, we're doing kitchen bees.
No. Look at it. I left it in the freezer.
I love that for you. The most.
I guess just some cheese slices.
Please, for the love of God, Chantal, I don't normally show Julia, but like, you're gonna be feeding your cat cheese, like, my God. Oh God, and you wonder why people have a problem with you owning a cat.
Alright. You.
And you wonder why people have a problem with you owning a cat. You literally are feeding your cat cheese. Either processed or not, that's not cat food. For the love of God. Like, I'm laughing because oh, the amount of things I want to say right now are not YouTube safe. But yeah, quit it. That's animal neglect. If your cat gets sick from that, that's on you.
Just your breath. Here.
Sick, if I'm being honest. Completely disgusting. Okay, so I skipped through a bunch of that, and wow, this was infuriating to watch, if I'm being quite honest with you. Wow. Just great job, Chantal. I'm sorry that I skipped a bunch of like the 2/3, like the last 2/3, but just what do you say to this? God. Anyway, regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.